Hey guys, Tiasa here, freebellydanceclasses.com. Another vlog this time. The question today was from somebody who basically her comment was she doesn't think she will ever be able to choreograph her own dances, and she was basically asking, do I think that there are some people that can choreograph and some people that can never choreograph? You know, kind of like there are some people that can dance and some people that could not dance. You know. My personal take on that is I really believe that everybody who knows how to dance, can dance, understands the beat, understands the count in the music, I think you can choreograph. Because choreography is really not as complicated as people make it seem to be, and we went over this before on our coffee talks, when I talked to you guys before about how I choreograph, what are the steps, the thinking process behind it, and I'm gonna do a little bit more of that. In fact, I was thinking about even like taking a song that I'm gonna choreograph for you guys and actually walk you through the step-by-step process that I go through to choreograph, and then put those moves together with you, and then we'll put the choreography together. So I'm hoping to do that very soon so you guys can see it. But honestly, I really think that if you know basic moves and you can count the music, because if you really see, the music has always a count to it, and if you know how to do your hip drops, kicks, and all the different combinations that we learned, you can choreograph. In fact, the simple basic process of choreography is learning the basic moves, and then from there put them into combinations of 4s and 8s, and then a bunch of combinations of 4s and 8s become sections of the song, and then sections become the entire song and basically the entire dance from there. Of course, you know, there's always little tricks, little fun things you can throw in, little pauses, stage presence, all that stuff of course counts in a choreography, but putting all those combos together is eventually what the choreography process is all about. So if you know the moves and you know combos, you can choreograph. It's really that simple. But her comment wasn't just that, you know, she thinks that some people just are, you know, better some people are just like really destined to know how to choreograph, and some people that would just never know how to do so. I don't think so, as I said, but I also do believe that for some people it really does come easier than others, and I think a lot of it has to do with just kind of a level of creativity for some people, and that is definitely something that we're kind of born with. You know, some people are much more creative than others, some people are much more artistic than others, some people think faster than others. You know, like you can give me a song and yeah, maybe I can come up with a few moves for it much faster than somebody else, but that doesn't mean that other person can't. It just maybe take him a little longer. So yeah, we're different that way, but we're all capable. We're capable in different ways, and also at different levels and different speed of thinking. But she also, like, what the impression I got from the email reading it was that she really felt like, you know, she's kind of destined to just do other people's choreographies, and that she really didn't believe in herself, basically, to ever be able to choreograph. It just, she can't do that. There's no way even to ask her to do that, and she's just gonna be stuck doing other people's choreographies for the rest of her life. And it's not really the right attitude to have, especially towards something like dancing when you like it, because if you really look at other people's choreographies, let's just say you do that, you copy other people's choreographies and you practice them and you perform them. If you really look at their choreographies, you'll notice that when you break them down to learn them for yourself, that they're really not all that complicated, you know? Because if you can break them down and learn them, then you can do the reverse process to create them. You know what I mean? And that is a very good learning step too. You like take other people's choreographies, break them down, and then do what I like to call the reverse choreography too, you know, which is like freestyle dancing. You know, go ahead and just freestyle. Don't think about your dancing as being a choreography. Just go ahead and freestyle, record yourself, you know, just freestyle into a song, and then go back and say, hey, what moves did I do in that part? Because when you just let yourself go dancing, then you really create beautiful moves because you don't have to think, you just follow the beat, and that's really how you're supposed to dance anyways. You're not really supposed to choreograph. But if you have a group of people, of course, that you're dancing together with, then obviously choreography is important. But do the reverse choreography sometimes, and you'll see that you are actually capable of creating something. Your freestyling, you know, is your creativity, you know. But when you take it back and break it down, you'll see that you have something of value to put together, and that is what we call choreography. But really, like as I said, other people's choreographies, if you can break them down and learn them, then they're not really all that complicated. And to assume that other people are smarter than you, and that is why they can choreograph, and that you don't have the talent to do so, I don't think that's fair towards yourself, really, to think that way. It's funny, I was talking to somebody lately about a famous quote that Steve Jobs has said. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time, and it really is an eye-opener, not just in things like this that we're talking about choreography, but also in a lot of things actually in life. He said something really intriguing about how, he said, you know, when you look around you and see all the things around you that people call life, that they're basically just made up of things. That what we call life is just something that's made up of things that are made by other people that are no smarter than you. And when you realize that, then you realize that you will have the potential to create something similar or even better. So same thing, you know, in the choreography. Like if you really look at some of the best dancers' choreographies, even like the really awesome hard ones, if you break it down, as I said, they're really all not that complicated. You can create something like that if you just believe in yourself. So try that, you know. Try to just like take the step and believe that you can do it and see what you can create. And as I said again, the other way is to do the reverse choreography, which is you freestyle, record yourself, see what you come up with, and make that your choreography to teach others as well. So give it a shot. But I do believe if you can dance and you love to dance and you have a good ear for the beat, you can absolutely choreograph. So that's what I have to say about that. I'll see you guys next time in another vlog on freebellydanceclasses.com. Keep on dancing. Bye.